Sometimes I actually, to overcome the problem of how do I get the wills admitted in both countries, this is not part of the International Convention, but another thing that you'll hear talk about in international circles is something called a situs will, Situs, from the Latin word for location. So I'll do a will, for example, that says this will is designed to cover only my assets in the United States. I revoke all previous wills and codicils that relate to my assets in the United States, but I affirm any wills that I have made that cover my assets in other countries.
Right.
And then I will, depending on the client, I'll work with an attorney in that other country to make sure that they do sort of a mirror image will that says this will is only designed to cover my assets in England. I revoke all previous wills and codicils with respect to my assets in England, but I affirm the terms of the will of another country if I've created one. And so then when the time comes, the person takes the US will and files it with the local court and it gets probated here. And then there's another will that hopefully someone takes to the high court of whatever country we're dealing with and has that will probated in accordance with that country's laws.
Right. Which I think you impliedly brought up an important point indirectly. And this is what I tell my clients who have this situation. We're doing an estate plan here in the US because they live here, they have assets, but they also have these assets overseas. You need to talk to an attorney in that jurisdiction because there might be all kinds of things that we don't know about their laws that are unique to their laws. One example being, there are countries that have forced heirship, and you can't assume that whatever you say is actually going to work. You really do need to talk to an attorney and work with an attorney in that jurisdiction.
Correct.
Yeah. And Janet has resources.
I do.
Attorney.
Yeah, there's an organization called STEP, Society of Trust and Estate Practitioners. It was founded in England, and so if you look on their directory, it has branches in most other countries. There may only be one or two members in those countries, but it does have branches in various countries. You can actually go on the web to step.org, that's step.org, and look for the member directory, put in the name of the country that you're looking for an attorney in, and if there's a member, their name will pop up. So it is a very, very good resource. I mean, again, they've got financial advisors, they've got accountants. I have a lot of clients who need a foreign accountant because they're either living outside of the United States or, again, they've got investment property outside of the United States.